Hello, Sunil. Welcome. Hello, Anirba.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Am I audible? I think I am. Okay. We hope we won't face the problem we were facing yesterday. Let me connect to the Wi-Fi. Okay. So let us start. Audible. Okay. If there is any problem, please inform me so that I can correct it. Okay. Just we are using a new setup, so that is the problem is happening. Okay, let us begin with vital force, aphorism number 9.
Sir, before starting class, I have a question. I already sent you.
Okay,
Um,
that is accidents. No, what is
yes,
accident and what is morbid phenomena and what is symptoms and what are the difference between them?
yes, sir.
Okay, I will discuss it in last. Please remind me. Okay, in the question and answer session, which we used to have at the last of the class. Okay, please remind me at that. We will discuss it.
Oh,
Okay, so this is today we will go to doctrine of vital force. We have told that some physicians are of opinion that even if you are not believing the doctrine of vital force, you are able to practice homeopathy, and foremost of them is Richard Hughes. Okay, if you have this book, you will go in uh, chapter the organon chapter organon, page number 31, and you will get 2 paragraphs of condemnation of this vital force doctrine, and where Richard Hughes is telling that this is nothing but romance of homeopathy. Okay, so we have
which
discussed
para-
before that paragraph number chapter organon. Okay,
page number
one
30?
two lecture number 3, page number 30.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay,
30
just
para
put
6.
lecture number 3. Lecture number 3. I will tell you the paragraph number. Let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. From 21 onwards. Okay. 21 and 22. Para 21 and 22.
Which
Okay.
number? Which page? Sir? Page number?
Page number 30. In my book, it is page number 30.
Oh, okay,
In
sir.
my
I
book,
have
it is
saved.
okay. Page number 30.
I have
In that
stopped here.
para 2.
It start from I wish I could have stopped here.
Yes. You will no. You don't need to read it now. Just put a stick mark there, and you will read in your leisure time, in your free time. Okay. This is I am giving you reference that Richard Hughes is condemning the use of doctrine of vital force and doctrine of theory of chronic diseases. Okay, and further potentization. Richard Hughes was against of these. Okay, and he's telling that even if you don't believe in these doctrine, still you can practice homeopathy. Okay, so this vital force, this doctrine of vital force is not new to homeopathy. It was there before that. There were schools of philosophy which were believing that there is some immaterial being, something essential is there. It is not the collection of muscle, bone, blood and all. There is something which is animating the human organism. Okay, this force was there, this doctrine was there before in the philosophy, substantialism. If you go to the School of Philosophy chapter, school of just write down the references should so that you can refer it in your leisure. Schools of Philosophy, Stuart Close, he is telling that Hahnemann was particularly idealist, okay, and more specifically vitalist, due to his emphasis on the doctrine of vital force. So doctrine of vital force was there before also, okay. Hahnemann included it in his homeopathic system, that there is something on which some plane is there, on which the disease is acting, disease is being manifested, and disease medicines are acting. There is another plane. So organism is not mere collection of muscles, bones, okay, and in modern days you can say RNA, DNA, not the mere collection of these, because there is something essential which is animating it and which is immaterial, okay. So this is the concept of vital force. If you remember correctly from your organic classes, organic chemistry, there is a doctrine of vital force there also by Berzelius, okay, which is telling that organic compound cannot be formed in laboratory, okay. It is impossible to form organic compound in lab, which was later discarded. Due to that, some scientists came and formed urea in the lab and shows that Berzelius was incorrect. The theory was given way back in early 19th century, okay. So this is the vital force in philosophy. So what is vital force? According to Hahnemann, vital force is something immaterial which is animating the body, okay. And that was the concept of Richard Hughes. I have told that Richard Hughes is not believing it and telling that even if it is correct, it should not be included in a science, okay. Kent, now this was Richard Hughes. There I have told you before that there are two extremes. There are two extremes in homeopathic philosophy. Other one stream is Richard Hughesian, which is at the more scientific end of homeopathy, and other you can say is metaphysical, and Kent is leading them on, okay. There is two extremes of homeopathy school. One is being led by Richard Hughes, other you can say that a Kentian homeopathy, which is moving one step further, okay. Have you heard about simple substance of Kent? Simple substance of Kent, we are using this simple substance as vital force, but Kent says that you must have questions on simple substance. What is simple substance, okay. Simple substance is not vital force. Vital force, you can say that it is simple substance, but all the simple substances are not vital force. The vital force is which is animating the simple substance, which is animating the human body, is being called as vital force. But simple substance can't move one step further than Hahnemann, that he is telling every immaterial body, even the silicea is having a simple substance, okay. Every immaterial body on earth is having a simple substance which is giving it a particular physical form, okay. Plant has simple substance, the clay has simple substance, okay. The pebbles have simple substance, okay. The stones have simple substance. That is Kant's philosophy, okay. And according to Kant philosophy was much impressed by Soderbergh's philosophy. That is why he included simple substance, then coming to vital force. You will get a chapter of simple substance in Kant's philosophy, okay. What by simple substance he is meaning, that it is an immaterial thing which is giving a particular appearance to a living or non-living organism, okay. And vital force is a kind of simple substance. Clear? We won't go in detail to that. Clear? So just I have told you because I wanted you to know that there are two extremes of homeopathy. One is at the metaphysical end, one is at the scientific end. Okay, and one is in between, which is accepting what being the balance, making the balance, and we want to be in between, which is making the balance. We are using lower potency also, we are using higher potencies also. Okay, we are using doctrine of vital force also, we are not discarding it. We are using theory of chronic diseases also, and accepting the some role of pathologies are also there. Okay, so this was regarding Hughes' opinion of vital force and Kent's opinion of vital force. Kent is giving the vital force even in the immaterial thing, which is he is calling simple substance. Okay, what is simple substance? It is immaterial thing which is giving the form of living or non-living. Every material organism he is giving the particular form, particular existence, and vital force is a kind of simple substance. Clear? Now come to aphorism number 18, sorry 9. Aphorism number 9, read it.
In the healthy condition of man, the spiritual vital force, autocracy, the dynamics that animates the material body, organism, rules with unbounded sway and retains all parts of the organism in admirable, harmonious, vital operation as regards both sensation and function, so that our indwelling vision gifted mind can freely employ this living, healthy instrument for the higher purpose of our existence.
Okay, till comma, this just notice that the whole aphorism is a single paragraph, a single sentence. You are finding a single footnote only. Okay, you are finding a single a single full stop only. So this whole aphorism is a single sentence and it is a complex sentence. That is why the organon is, this is the pattern of organon you need to be familiar with. Okay, and you have to break this aphorism in parts so that you can understand. Leave the spiritual vital force, autocracy, the dynamism that animates the material organism. Till then, you can say this can be the basic definition of vital force, which is spiritual, which is animating, which is animating, and which is autocracy, acting on its own. Okay, which is animating the organism, acting on its own. Okay, now I want you to note that there is a term for vital force in German which is called Lebenskraft. Lebenskraft. Okay, Lebenskraft. Lebenskraft. This is a term for vital force. Okay, now go to appendix. Go to appendix to 9. Appendix to aphorism number 9, and you will get from 9 to 6 to 9. I am telling appendix to aphorism number 9. From 9 to 16, expound the doctrine of vital force, which appears in the 5th edition. That point should be noted. The doctrine of vital force was there in the 5th edition, but Hahnemann was mentioning it before also in the 4th edition of preface to 4th edition. In preface to 4th edition, you will get a reference of vital force. So it was there before in the 4th edition also, but as a doctrine, it was expounded in the 5th edition only. Okay. Okay. Before that also, in from the 1st edition, Hahnemann was having that spiritual concept of life and disease, but he was not formulating it in a doctrine. Only in the 5th edition it was formulated in the doctrine, and this was called vital force, which was changed into principle or vital energy later on. okay, in the 6th edition, and that changes has to do with the philosophy only. Okay, call it vital force, call it vital energy, call it vital principle, same thing. Okay, but Hahnemann changes it to principle because of technicalities in the philosophy, technical terms in the philosophy. That force need to have a direction. If you are calling it a force, it need to have a direction. So better not to call it force, better call it an energy, which is a compound, which is at the same, at one place. Okay, a principle having no direction can act in all direction, have no particular direction, but force can act only with a particular direction. Force is a vector quantity. Have to do, this change was have to do with the technicalities in the philosophy. Okay, call it force, call it principle, main name is same. Okay, so appendix 2 aphorism number 9, you will get aphorism number 12 of the first edition, leave it. Next नीचे आइए थोड़ा, and you will get in the last edition, throughout the work vital force is often substituted for the word organism. Wherever organism is mentioned, Hahnemann is meaning by it vital force, the body, the state of health. In bracket you will see organism, corpor, befinden. These are the different name of that organism, corpor, befinden. These are the German for this organism, body and state of health. Okay, so these are the, you can say, different name for the vital force, different mentioned of vital force. And one particular German term for vital force is Lebenskraft. Okay, you will get in Hughes lecture also. This Lebenskraft mean the vitality, the vital force. So you can take this first up to comma as a basic definition for the vital force. The spiritual vital force, the autocracy, the dynamism which animate the body. Okay, the organism, it is animating it, and what it is doing, okay, vital force Hahnemann have taken as the center of action for the disease, for the cure, for the medicine. Okay, what are the three spirituality or three dynamics in homeopathy? Dynamics of vital force, dynamics of disease, and dynamics of medicine. Okay, these are the three dynamics in homeopathy. So vital force is the sphere on which this is working, disease, medicine, and cure. Okay, so this vital force was the sphere of action. Okay, if it was deranged, it is manifesting itself by the symptoms. Okay, by the signs and symptoms, it is manifesting itself that I am disease. Okay, clear? Now go to preface, translator's preface. Go to translator's preface by Duggan's. Boric translator's preface is not here in our book. Go to translator's preface by Duggan. First page, first paragraph, 9th line, नीचे से 9th line, from below upward, 9th line. Read it. No,
the new principle.
from Hahnemann. Read from Hahnemann. I think it is 9, 10, 11, 12. 12th line. From 12th line. In previous editions, Hahnemann had in several places.
Hahnemann in the elaboration of his novel doctrine and practice from here.
No. In previous editions, Hahnemann had in several places spoken.
In previous editions, Animan had in several places spoken ratherly slightly of the vital force and its influence on the production and cure of the disease. But these expressions are either eliminated or greatly modified in the last edition, and the vital force occupies quite a different and much more important position in regard to disease, its causes and cure.
Okay,
The doctrine.
stop here. Stop here. Now, everyone got that line? Now, the white underline this vital force occupies quite a different and much more important position in regard to disease, cause, and cure. Underline this. Okay, this sentence underline. Previously, Hahnemann was thinking whatever may be the condition of the vital force. If you are giving the medicine, it is bound to cure. Okay, previously Hahnemann was thinking like that, but from fifth edition onward, this thinking changes. How it changes? We have already referred it to for the preface to fifth edition. Go to preface to fifth edition. Already I have in previous classes I have discussed this. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth para. Go to fifth para. You will see fifth para 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eighth line.
That the cure will be certain and rapid in proportion to the strength with which the vital force still prevails in the patient.
इसको अंडरलाइन कर लीजिए. Just underline what you have read. Just underline it. Okay. Now, just before that, homeopathy knows that a cure can only take place by the reaction of the vital force. See, previously in previous editions he was telling, he was not mentioning that only in proportion to the reaction of the vital force, but here the reaction of the vital force is necessary. Pitch चाहिए, खेलने के लिए there should be a ground, okay, and vital force is playing as a ground, okay, for the disease to be cured, for the medicine to act. Vital force is giving a ground. If it is not in good condition, you cannot promise a cure. Okay, if it is not in if it is not in a strong condition, you cannot promise a cure. Okay, cure will be certain and rapid in proportion. Rapid, during discussion of rapid we have discussed this also. Rapid in proportion to the strength. Okay, that is why in aphorism number 67 footnote, Hahnemann is telling पहले vital force को जगाओ, preserve the vital force, vitality, do everything to preserve the vitality. If the vitality is gone, patient is gone. Okay, you cannot promise a cure in a person of low vitality. Okay, and low vitality, how you will understand that there is a low vitality? The person is not giving the symptoms, characteristic symptoms on which you can base your prescription. How you are diagnosing a disease is incurable. Why you are saying this is incurable? Because there is no symptoms. Every curable disease, aphorism number 14, content, you will see that every curable disease will let the physician know by signs and symptoms. If it is not curable, disease is not curable, you cannot promise. Disease is not curable, you will not get signs and symptoms. You are not getting signs and symptoms because the vital force is not in strong condition. Vitality is so low, even if it is suffering, it is unable to give the symptoms. Okay, symptoms, there is a relation between physician and the vital force. Okay, there is a relation between the physician and the vital force. Vital force was not there to cure. Vital force was there to give the indication to the physician. Aphorism number 22, footnote. Go to aphorism number 22, footnote. Sixth edition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th, 11th line. Read it.
Vital energy which is implanted in your organism so long as it is healthy to carry on life in harmonious
एक तो जोरे बोलो, एक तो जोरे पढ़ो.
it is healthy to carry on life in harmonious development but not to heal itself in disease.
Underline what you have read, just underline it. Vital force was there to carry the harmonious function. Its function was not to heal. Okay, okay, and that is what we have read in introduction while dealing with derivative. In derivative, what the old school physicians was doing, that they were trying to copy the nature. Okay, and there we have read the vital force as a species of allopathy. Okay, whatever it is producing, it is not producing to heal itself, but it is trying to make the symptoms to the physician, make available the symptoms. The vital force is making the symptoms available for the physician, so that he can prescribe depending upon that symptom. The role of vital force is not to heal itself. It was implanted to carry out the healthy functions. Okay, that is what you are getting after the comma. What vital force is doing? Rules with unbounded sway. Okay, rules with unbounded sway. Sway means a rhythmic movement. A rhythmic movement. And retains all parts of the organism in admirable, harmonious, vital operations, both sensation and function. क्यों होता है ऐसा, क्यों करता vital force? Why vital force is doing this, maintaining this harmonious functions? So that our indwelling reason gifted mind can freely employ this mind can freely employ this healthy instrument. What is healthy instrument? What is instrument here referring to?
Our body.
Our body. Very good. Our body. This is healthy instrument. It is so that our indwelling reason gifted mind can apply our healthy body. Health में रहेगा तभी तो कुछ कर पाएगा. The body is, I used to teach my patients that this body, from where I am getting this. In the last night, a patient came to me who was having a 16-year boy, having tiranga and gutka, all those sort of addiction. I told that your mobile is your instrument, put it in water. Put it in water. He started to laugh. Well, doctor, why I want to put my mobile in this water? It will get ruined. I told that your body is instrument like that only. If you want to use your mobile for long, you have to preserve it. Okay, and if you want to use your body for long, you have to preserve it. It also needs its essentialities. It's also need to be protected from those morbific influences which you can avoid. Okay, so from here only I was guiding my patient, and the 16-year-old boy was very much happy and promised me to safeguard his body as he is safeguarding his mobile phone. Okay, so this body is a healthy instrument. It should be healthy for what? For the higher purpose of existence. What is higher purpose of our existence? Now it's a question. Don't keep mum. Just tell me. Higher purpose of our existence.
For the welfare of our society.
Okay, for the welfare of
Our society.
mankind. Very good. Or any other? Any other? Any other? Any other higher purpose of existence? That what Anirban have told, this is for the whole humanity. Okay. There are philosophy regarding this. What are our purpose of existence in different religion? Different philosophies are there, all converging to same thing. That is the betterment of the mankind. Okay. That is as a whole, and that is highest. That should be the highest purpose of our existence, to reach the divine creator. Okay, through his creature, to the service of his creature. What Hanuman is telling in the preface to first edition, last para, we have discussed it before also. The last sentence, preface to first edition, the last sentence. The
The
physician,
physician
yes,
who
read it.
enters on his work in this spirit becomes directly assimilated to the divine creator of the world, whose human creatures he helps to preserve and whose approval renders him thrice blessed.
Okay, so this is the highest purpose of existence for all human beings. Okay, now I am telling, I am giving you means a much this is highest purpose of existence. What we are from are telling that the betterment of the mankind. Now for each individual there is a purpose for his existence. That was higher philosophy, higher thing. We are not denying that. That is needed. Okay, now that keep that aside, and for each individual there is some purpose of their existence. Like Sachin Tendulkar, he is master in his art of cricket. If Sachin Tendulkar was your patient and he is telling that I am fit and fine, but don't want to, I am aversion to cricket. I am having aversion to cricket. Okay, what does it indicate? Sachin Tendulkar is not healthy because he cannot employ his body for his highest purpose of existence. Okay, a musician got aversion to his music. Okay, musician was enjoying music before. Okay, but when he is sick, cannot endure the music. Okay, I love teaching, I love seeing patient. Okay, what is your higher purpose of existence, in which you forget yourself? How time passes, you don't know. Okay, when I am seeing the patient in my clinic, how from my timing is 7 to 9:30, and how it goes to 11, I don't remember, I don't notice. Okay, until unless someone from home is calling me that it's too late and I'm still seeing the patient. Okay, so I feel that this was my higher purpose of existence, and at some point of time, if I am not feeling like seeing the patient, okay, not feeling like seeing the patient, that indicates I cannot employ my body, healthy instrument, for my higher purpose of existence. I love teaching, and if I am not able to teach, I am not feeling like teaching, that what does it mean? I cannot employ my healthy instrument of life to higher purpose of existence, and that indicates sickness. Okay, and you will get the first thing in sickness, the first thing the patient will call अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, not feeling well, everything is okay but अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, I'm not feeling well, not I was rejoicing the activity but now I cannot rejoice this activity. So he is unable to do his purpose of existence. Okay. The moment he is getting on cure, one moment in my life was there that I used to write poetry. Okay, I have so many means that so many things which I indulge and not noticing the time. I used to write poetry. I used to write phrases, quotations like that. At one moment of my time, was that I opened my diary, previous diary, and thought that these has been written by me. These has been written by me, and now I cannot think in that fashion. Okay, and one of my teacher told me that this is the sickness. Okay, the moment you started liking those writings, the moment you started writing your poetries, writing your phrases and quotations and essays, you will be healthy again. Okay, that indicates sickness. Okay, the moment your patient started his proper job, okay, enjoying his proper what he was enjoying before, he is on the path of cure. This is higher purpose of existence. So we have read the basic definition for vital force, and we have in the introduction many characteristics we have adduced to this vital force. Go on writing those in the margins of this. Okay, now what it is doing, it is ruling with the unbounded sway. Why it is doing ruling with the unbounded sway? Because it has to maintain the harmony of the vital functions, okay, both on mental and physical plane. Why it is doing so? So that our indwelling reason gifted mind can employ this body healthy instrument to the higher purpose of existence. Clear? So this was aphorism number 9. Clear? So come to aphorism number 10. What it indicates? Go to aphorism number 10, content. Content. Go to aphorism number 10, content.
Without this animating spirit-like power, the organism is dead.
Here, this is what there in aphorism number 10. If vital force is not there, this is dead. Nothing is there. Okay, and subject to the still to the subject to the other laws of chemistries. Okay, it will decay. What is preventing the body from decaying? If there is a wear and tear on the body, it will heal. Okay, in the living body, it is preserving it. But if the wear and tear in the dead body, it won't heal. It will dismantle. Okay, it is dead without this. Now go to aphorism number 10.
The material organism, without the vital force, is capable of no sensation, no function, no self-preservation. It derives all sensation and performs all the functions of life solely by means of the immaterial being, the vital force, which animates the material organism in health and in disease.
Okay, whether you are healthy, whether you are in disease, it is the animating force which is giving you the sensation and function. Okay, without this, it is not capable of any sensation, any function, and self preservation. It is not capable of preserving itself. Okay, not giving any reaction. The footnote is telling the same thing, and here in the 6th edition, the force is replaced by principle. Many places you will get force is replaced by energy, force is replaced by principle, and we have discussed that why this has happened. That was philosophical technicalities. Now go to aphorism number 11.
When a person falls ill, it is only this spiritual, self-acting, automatic, vital force everywhere present in his organism that is primarily deranged by the dynamic influence upon it of a morbific agent inimical to life. It is only the vital force, deranged to such an abnormal state, that can furnish the organism with its disagreeable sensations and incline it to the irregular process which we call disease. For as a
Okay,
power invisible.
stop here. Stop here. Now you are getting first clear it. You are getting a dynamic influence footnote. Okay, that is materia pickens. That is wrongly here. It is present wrongly here. It should be in aphorism number 13 somewhere absurdity. Okay, aphorism number 13 somewhere near absurdity. The materia pickens. Okay, that materia pickens footnote should be there. So come to here again. When a person falls ill, this is that was in health. Aphorism number 9. Aphorism number 10 is telling that this is without vital force, no sensation, no function, no self preservation. Now aphorism number 10, spiritual self-acting, automatic. This is the characteristics of vital force. Where it is, whenever you are being asked a question, where the vital force reside, where the vital force reside present in everywhere in the organism. Underline this. Everywhere present in his organism, and this is the vital force which has been deranged, primarily deranged by dynamic influences upon it, by morbific agent inimical to life. This 1 2 3 4 5 lines have been five words have been used to tell that there the causation. Okay, morbific agent inimical to life, you can simply call it harmful influences. Harmful influences. What are these morbific agent inimical to life? What we will read in aphorism number 33, and what we have read already in the introduction. Go to aphorism number 31. Aphorism number 31. First line, the inimical forces partly psychical, partly physical. Okay, the inimical forces partly psychical, partly physical. These are the morbific agent inimical to life, producing the derangement of the vital force. What are psychical? Psychical, fright, fear, anger, grief. What are physical? What are physical?
Wind, rain.
Okay. That is the getting wet in rain, the overeating, okay, or eating the decayed food. You will get it here in aphorism number 73. Go to aphorism number 73. 1 2 3, third line. Excess in food, insufficient supply of it, severe physical impressions, chills, overheating. Okay, dissipation. Dissipation means excessive indulgence in high society life. Okay, that is excessive indulgence in night watching, this excessive indulgence in alcohol, sexual functions, like that. Dissipation. Strains. Okay, these are the physical or physical irritations. Now mental emotions. Okay, mental emotions, you can add here grief, fright, fear. Clear? So these are the morbific agent inimical to life. We have given reference to aphorism number 31 and then aphorism number 73, I think. Okay, it was 73 though. From aphorism number
Yes, sir.
73. So now this dynamic influence of these things, okay, it is only the vital force deranged to such an abnormal state. Okay, deranged to such an abnormal state. Okay, some point is there at that vital force can take the shock. Okay, हुआ आ गया वापस, जस्ट हुआ आ गया, कैन टेक द शॉक. एक ही फूड दो आदमी खाए, एक को परेशानी हुई एक को नहीं हुई, वाइटलिटी वाज स्ट्रांग, हजम करके बोलते हैं ना, वो सब हजम कर जाता है. He can digest well anything, and some people is not even able to digest the cake and pastries. Okay, so vital force is taking the impression. Sudden grief हुआ, एक person को grief हुआ, and that person goes on to giving symptoms. Lot of symptoms are coming out, and one person can easily digest that grief, can easily hold on that grief, and that is not going to affect. Okay, so if it is a deranged to such an extent is necessary that furnishes organism with disagreeable sensation. What is disagreeable sensation? Which is not present in the normal condition, which was apparently healthy condition for that individual. Now it is not agreeable to that, disagreeable sensation, and incline it to irregular process, which we call disease. Okay, irregular process, both inside and outside. Okay, the all the process have been started. Okay, this derangement, vital force is deranging and furnishing the symptoms. Okay, and derangement is both inside and outside. Inside we are unable to say, outside the phenomena we are looking at. Okay, so we call disease. Now next.
For, as a power invisible in itself and only cognizable by its effect on the organism, its morbid derangement only makes itself known by the manifestation of the disease in the sensations and functions of those parts of the organism exposed to the senses of the observer and physician, that is, by morbid symptoms, and in no other way can it make itself known.
Okay, underline this. It only makes itself known by manifestation of disease in sensation and functions. In sensations and functions. Underline this. Okay, so vital force is invisible, like gravity is invisible. How you are seeing the gravity is there? How you are seeing the gravity is there? This is the, this is, you are seeing the gravity is there. Okay, if gravity was not there, this should be in the air. This force is showing that it is coming down. It is showing that gravity is there. So invisible power, the force can only be manifested by its effect on a material being. Okay, so it can only be manifested that it has been deranged by the symptoms. Okay, by the signs and symptoms, and can itself only known to the physician or the observer. Observer may be the patient, may be the relatives or friends. Okay, by the morbid symptoms it is producing that I am diseased. And a long footnote you are getting here in the 6th edition, that is of the dynamic influence. Read it by yourself. What is dynamic influence? It is without any material, the influence of one thing on the other without any material influence. Okay, material connection between them. Read it by yourself and you will understand what is dynamic influence. Okay, Hahnemann has given the example of sun and the moon, and what they are affecting, how they are affecting the tide on the earth. Okay, and many more examples have been given, and you will understand this very easy but long, one of the longer footnote in Organon of Medicine. Okay, I'm not going into detail to that. Now go to aphorism number 12.
It is the morbidly affected vital force alone that produces diseases, so that the morbid phenomena perceptible to our senses express at the same time all the internal change, that is to say, the whole morbid derangement of the internal dynamics. In a word, they reveal the whole disease. Consequently, also the disappearance
Wait here.
under.
Please wait here. Now underline this first line. It is the morbidly affected vital force that produces, alone that produces diseases. If the vital force was not deranged, disease would not have been there. So those forces, psychical and physical forces, are acting on what? Acting on vital force. Okay, morbid phenomena. Underline morbid phenomena, perceptible to our senses. At the same time, perceptible to our senses, expresses at the same time all the internal changes. Underline internal changes, all the internal changes, the whole morbid derangement of the internal dynamics. Okay, you are going to see what? Only the symptoms, not going to see the pathology running inside. Okay, we have discussed it before also, that now we can pathology is so advanced that you can prescribe on the basis of pathology in some cases. Okay, there was a pathology inside, but the vitality was so not so strong that it can give the outward manifestation. So by the pathological investigation, you found that there is a pathology. Now you can prescribe on the basis of that pathology, so that you will get symptoms outwardly. Vitality will rose a bit and the symptoms will start coming. Okay. So they reveal the whole disease. This is the disease. If it is not revealing the disease by the external symptoms to the external impressions, it is not curable. Okay. But now with the advanced pathological investigation, we are hoping some sort of cure in those cases also. Okay, where the vitality is so low that it is just suffering inside, outwardly manifestations are not there. We are saying that sometime rog is there, kosto nahi. Okay, and sometime kosto is there, rog nahi. Okay, the last thing is better, is good. The sensations are there, the disagreeable sensations are there, but it is not coming in the record. But if it is, the records are there, reports are there of some disease, organic disease inside, but kosto nahi, that is dangerous. That indicates the low state of vitality, and you cannot promise a rapid cure in that case. Okay, rog ache kosto nahi is dangerous, but kosto ache rog nahi is good. Okay, there is sensation, but allopathic physician cannot prescribe in this condition. Modern school physician need a diagnosis for them. If they are not getting, you will get patient, you will this later kind of patient in your clinic, ample number of patient coming with gada report, this much report they will come with, and ultimately they have been referred to psychiatrist. Okay, 1 week before, a patient came to me with all those reports. Exactly, if the patient comes to me again, I will send the prescription, where at last by a nephrologist he have been referred to a psychiatrist. Okay, because there is nothing wrong in the internal economy, still the patient is giving the symptoms. Okay, patient is having the symptoms, and so that they are not able to diagnose, not able to cure, not able to give their medicine, and they are referring the patient to a psychiatrist. This is a good condition for the homeopathy. But that previous condition where the kostoni rogache is indicate a bad state of vitality, and we cannot ensure a rapid cure in that case. So we can be helped. So we can be helped with our medicine which have a pathological basis. Okay, that we have discussed in nomina and phenomena.
Sir, your voice is not audible. Sir, your voice is not audible.
He is on a call.
Okay.
Okay, there was a call, so I have had to receive that. Now, up to this, we will stop. Now, anyone having any question? So we can refer first to this topic, then we will go to Sunil's question. Okay, Sunil have asked a question and we will discuss that. First, regarding this topic, up to this, anyone having any question? Okay, Anirban, bol.
Is vital force
You are not audible, Anirban.
sir, I am saying that is vital force intelligent in condition?
Always your sound system is always problematic. I don't know what to do with your sound system. You ask a question and I am unable to answer it because of your sound system only.
Sir, can you hear me now?
Yes, follow.
Sir, I was saying that is vital force intelligent in healthy state?
Vital force is not intelligent. in healthy state it is intelligent. Means not
Right.
intelligence is not needed in healthy
Actually,
state. Vital force is doing what it is doing.
no, vital force is indolent in disease state. So I was asking that whether it is
No,
intelligent in
it
health.
is intelligence is not needed for doing the normal functions. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Vital force, one of the characteristics of vital force we have read that it is unintelligent. It will sacrifice the parts. It will sacrifice the parts of uh, organism. Okay. For simple foreign body, it will destroy the eye. For the simple foreign body in the eye, it will destroy the eye. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Again, anyone having any question? Anyone having any question? No. So we comes to Sunil's question. अच्छा, now as छोड़ दो इसको बाद में देखेंगे. In the Robert's vital force chapter, vital force, we will take it later. Now Sunil have asked the question that morbid phenomena, accident and symptoms, why three terms have been mentioned, if there is any different. Yes, there is different. Accident, morbid phenomena and symptom. Phenomena we have discussed that phenomena is the external features. It includes both symptoms and signs, more particularly disease as a whole. Okay, both you can say the disease, external disease as a whole. Here phenomena and noumena we have discussed. Symptoms is a part of that phenomena, and particularly the accident term is creating confusion. No need to confuse here. That accident, if you see in German, it called Unfall. Okay, Unfall. And that German term, if you search in the German dictionary, it is of happening, of unusual, something unusual, of unusual happening. Okay, that means you have to look for any causation, any happenings in the accessory circumstances of the patient also. Okay, in the accessory circumstances of the patient also, whether he have taken any poison, whether he have taken any decayed food, whether he was grieved, whether he was insulted, whether he was mortified, these all includes, you can include in accident. Okay, Hahnemann at one more place used the term accident or unfall. Okay, that is in aphorism number 110. Aphorism number 110. You will see that just search the term accident here in aphorism number 110, I think. Dangerous accidents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10th line. Aphorism number 10. 10th line. Aphorism number 10. 10th line. Okay. Dangerous accident. So here to those cases of poisoning. Okay. In the third line, you are getting healthy person, taken by healthy person, of healthy person, taken into the stomach of healthy person, either in large doses, given by mistake, or in order to produce death in themselves. गलती हो गई, order to produce death in themselves, suicide, or in others, homicides, or under other circumstances. Okay, all these are coming under these dangerous accident. Okay, dangerous accident. So accidents include the what are going on in the accessory circumstances of patient. Okay, how this started, how this all started. I'm just searching the meaning of German accident. Okay, unfall. I will tell you in the dictionary what it is written. unfall, the accident. What is written? It is clear. Can you read it? Can you read it?
No, sir.
Okay. It is, I think I will share it. And I am reading it. An unexpected happening, often harmful, causing injury, etc., etc. This was the term unfall for the accident. Okay. An unexpected happening, often harmful, causing injury. Unexpected happening in the life of the patient, that is for the accident. Okay. The causation, the you can count it with causation. You can count it with any other accessory circumstances, change in life. Okay. What from where the disease has been started. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving your attention for 1 hour. I am really very thankful for to you people to giving such of your time, 1 hour time for such a boring subject. One of my student from first year is telling that means that this was such a boring subject, but this is such a boring subject. Okay, for giving me 1 hour attention for such a boring subject, and I'm very thankful to you for this.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you all.